Good morning, America, and good morning, whomever, wherever you are on this big planet. This is Dr. Churi from the Arid Zone. Yes, you probably noticed Terania went in one of the mood to kind of revamp, redesign the office. She wanted to have some rocks, some crystals, some good things, give more life to this office. All right, so one more time, thank you very much, you guys, for listening to me. I'm learning a little bit more about the cosmic code. We are still under this really, really nasty SOS to the world deadly window. And if you have clicked, like you should have, on the link that is in the newsletter, you could see the quatrain that I wrote, the obvious keywords that literally enunciates the type of news I was expecting and warned you about a few days ago. So that was for the SOS to the world for November the 14th. So a tremendous amount of negative news. I'm going to go through them real fast because I got a lot of things to talk about. The keywords involve Russia. Of course, packed morgue tells a dark story in Russia. That is the keyword, the first keyword I used for this quatrain. And then you can see, of course, that in such a country, Putin is not going to give you the exact words to numbers to what's really going on and how the many thousands upon thousands of people that died. But it comes out, secret to light. There you go. Russian cosmonaut in the International Space Station participate in a spacewalk. Again, the word Russia is mentioned, and Mercury is retrograde. Mercury retrograde means also there could be some serious problems. There could be all sorts of misfunction. That's why they couldn't launch it right away. So again, the Draconis works really hard to make sure these astronauts did not suffer the same fate to those who perished when the shuttle exploded a few years ago, regardless of my many efforts to reach them. So I quit reaching NASA, and I can only pray and hope that the Draconis will beat the reptilians of their nasty games. DHS official Chris Krebs was fired. I mean, you're talking about the FBI, you're talking about the CIA, you're talking about Secret Service, and I am not friends with Chris Krebs. I don't know the guy. How come did he get fired exactly during that window? Again, you can't make this stuff up, my friends. It's real. Those windows are real. If you pay attention, there's a lot of people that say, oh, what's happened with this window? Nothing happened. Those idiots don't read. Go and watch those stupid videos on YouTube. Go and watch the Kardashians. Stay with sports or your video games, my friend. You're not ready for Dr. Churi's work. Amazing. Again, Atlanta off-duty officers involved in fatal shooting at nightclub. Police news. Baltimore police shot at unmarked surveillance vehicle, suspects killed. Police news. Police officers fatally shot person who allegedly pointed a gun at a group. Police news. Houston police officers killed while responding to a call for help on his way to home. Police news. Arkansas police officers fatally shot suspect on the run. Police news. If you remember the video before this one, I warn you each time I have this Platonic window that police will kill people, the crazy people will kill the police. Here you go. There you go. Again, you can't make this stuff up. I hope you can really understand that I don't predict anything. I just know the type of cosmic winds are going to produce those ugly, deadly news. Read police requiem. See how many families, how many cops have reached me for help. Yet they still don't get it. Okay, what else do we have? George Clooney gave 14 of his friends $1 million each in cash. Talk about super wealth, secret coming to light. I wish I was friends with George Clooney. Give me $1 million, that's more than enough for me to start my first astropsychology school and help the children of the future to live a safe, more productive life. Can't even fathom teenagers, age of 18, 16, 15, and 14, doing something so heinous. Those kids are reptilians infected. They are the prime target of those entities who are doing incredibly terrible things. And then they're going to go to jail. They're going to be punished. They're going to be a guinea pig for the scientific community, for the psychologists, psychiatrists who are going to use their drugs on those kids. All it takes is an understanding of their UCI, their unique celestial identity. All it takes is a teaching that can help them to understand who they are, their cosmic identity, and from there apply the will, which is the part of God in each one of us, much stronger than the stars and the reptilians who are using and abusing those stars and create such negative news during those deadly windows. There you go. Maybe, maybe some of you are going to get a wake-up call and realize my work is real. Alabama teen accused of murdering 5 relatives has no remorse. Same story. He's a teen. God knows what happened to that child to be so emotionally geared to kill his relative. And then again, he's going to go to jail. He's going to go use as a guinea pig for drugs. God knows what. That's not what's going to work. It will never stop. It can only get worse unless my schools become operational. I hope you're going to get it, my friend, because it's serious. COVID-19 sidelined dozens of Secret Service offices. Secret Services. It's not a joke. It's real. It's just the beginning. Indian acting legend dies from COVID complication. Famous death. Argument over dog poop in Colorado leads to gruesome slaying. Can you believe this? Because of a dog poop, people are losing their life. In other words, they're losing their life for shit. For nothing. Dog poop. Where are we going? How low can we go? Because all these people do not understand in the eternal battle between emotions and logic, emotion wins and the reptilian wins. Fear, anger, negativity, depression, insecurity, name it. These are all the good food that the reptilians need to survive in dark matter. People are just peon of their stars, and people are peon of those entities, which I'm trying so hard to point out. Vietnam braces for Typhoon Wamco, 53 people dead in Philippines already. Talk about dramatic death news during this window. Second US couple dies on Caribbean vacation the last few weeks. Dramatic death news. These people do things when they feel like. They go completely against the rules. They do not know nothing about their cosmic biorhythm. The next thing you know, a fantastic holiday becomes deadly. All it takes is a little bit of knowledge and being much more careful. And if you can and you should, do your trip outside of your own negative cosmic biorhythm. What's the point of trying to play Russian roulette? You're not going to win. You're not going to win against the stars or the reptilians. Bride and groom seriously sick after super spreader wedding. Again, those people got married when they feel like. They look at their physical calendar. Oh, let's get married. It's perfect. Let's invite everybody. Next thing you know, both of them are in the hospital and maybe they're going to die. And that is maybe some of the old people that were invited might also end up dead. Or the kids bringing it back home. Since when we just politicize freaking masks? Tells you a lot about those who wear or those who don't. Humans have been living on the space station for 20 years. What a deception. What a deception. Again, you have to read the newsletter to really get the details to how much I elaborate. I might do that a little bit more later on. Let's go into the negative news again. 2 off-duty officers and 4 patrons are shot at North Carolina nightclub. Police news. British nurse charged with murder of 8 baby appear in court. We discussed all that already. This lady was born with the tail of the dragon in Leo. You do not hire somebody to look after your kids when that person has the tail of the dragon in Leo, because it's an easy dragon for the reptilians to manipulate and take this lady to kill those babies. You're taking chance by not knowing, not understanding God cosmic design and Jesus' initial cosmic ministry, which is based again upon the 12 apostles, the 12 signs of the zodiac, the 12 hours of the day, the 12 months of the year, the 12 sins, the 12 jury. It's unbelievable the amount of information you are missing, my friend, either because you're too religious or you're too skeptical. But this doesn't work that way. It just doesn't work that way. That's why I made this movie, okay, on divine astrology. Go and read. Those people who already have watched this movie, I'm blown away so far. No one single reptilian infected person that left me a negative comment. That's very, I was expecting negative dropping a long time ago. So far, it's only 5 stars. And it's worth it for you to sign up for Amazon and watch that movie, because you're going to get information you ain't going to get nowhere. And I was channeling Draco full speed on that day, okay, in September, where I predicted that Trump would never be reelected. Not because I don't like Trump, nothing to do with Trump. My work has nothing to do with Trump. It has to do with his stars. That's why it's important not to kill the messengers, as I said repetitively in the movie. All right, SOS to the world, deadly window. Be ready for shocking, explosive news. Okay. I think it may be a good idea. I'm going to be with Tracy Austin on a beautiful show on the 19th. I was supposed to be on her show, but Mercury is retrograde. You know, Mercury, communication, transportation, the radio world. Okay, Mercury is retrograde. So things happen outside of your will, okay, that stop you being on time at a specific meeting. You're trying to do something and you're going to have those stars against you. Again, if you're lucky, you're going to fall like I did. If you're very unlucky, you're going to have an accident on the road and you're going to get in the hospital or you're going to get killed. And that's why you have so many chain reaction accidents out there. Oh, but it's the winter, Dr. Chiri. It happened in the summer too. Don't use your logic. Don't use your 5 limited human sense in delegating with the cosmic code. Use your third eye. Yeah, it's real. Okay. I'm not going to reply. I'm busy. Thank you. I'll call you later. Bye-bye. I should turn my telephone off. That's fine. All right, so listen to that show with Tracy. We're going to do an interesting program here. I don't know what she's going to come up with, but Tracy is a highly spiritual lady, and she's also been touched by ETs. So I wonder what type of information I'm going to generate and channel from Draco. That's going to be interesting. More radio shows. Of course, the one that I did with Jeff is also pretty interesting. You should take the time to listen to this one too. And then we go from there. All right. So remember, reader, this is what NASA is saying today. One of the best places to look for life in the solar system is erupting with water. The scientists don't know why. Now you're talking about Europa, one of the many moons of Jupiter. Again, click on the link, the True Spirit of NASA, which is $, okay? My friends, this is unbelievable, the amount of ridiculousness going on here. Europa Oceans is under a very dense layer of frozen crust that is largely believed to be at least 6 out of many of 19 miles thick. They haven't been there. They assume, they believe 19 miles. It could be 100 miles. They assume, didn't go there. Understand what I'm saying here? Now, on top of that, the surface temperature on the moon of Jupiter, on Europa, is exceptionally cold, approximately minus 260 degrees Fahrenheit at the equator and minus 370 at the pole. My God, The same with Mars. The same with Mars. Remember, my friend, God created the stars and the heavens for more than the sake of beauty. And he certainly did not create the stars for NASA to assume one day we will go on Mars or on Europa. This is bull, completely and entirely bull. You need to wake up here. Okay, so they designed the shuttle during this nasty energy here. So I hope and pray God again that the reptilians do not do anything stupid as these things going to re-enter our atmosphere. Now, it is important for all of you to stop feeding the reptilians infected, deceptive scientific community, which is wasting incredible amount of fortune, making you again believe that one day NASA will put a man on Mars or Europa. It will never, ever happen. While the great draconies are stimulating the minds of our scientists, okay, to develop marvelous technology that fix your heart, your eyes, God knows what, or your ear, the reptilians are leading all the greedy billionaires to invest in this ridiculous project because they are in for this, the green money. It's all financially oriented. It's all what it is. The main purpose is to make more money, bring their kind who have a lot of money to look at planet Earth from the ISS. And now, what did they do, all these educated idiots, last 20 years, okay, that they spent up there? They went 254 freaking miles above the Earth. Wake up! How long will it take you to take your car? Think, okay? How far do I have to go to drive 250 miles? I know myself. It's next door in a car. Now, they have these jets that they have to use all sorts of mathematics to go there safely and come back. Okay. And that's the beauty. Okay, of doing things that are very safe. That I agree. But you never, ever in a million years bypass the moon. There is no way. It's impossible. Okay. And the reason why Apollo 17 became the last manned mission of the moon, okay, for so long now, is because the main reason is money, peseta, because the cost of getting anything on the moon was ironically astronomical. No man will pass the moon's orbit, my friend, ever. And you must see through this masquerade and instead invest in Mother Earth. We need our spaceship. It's the only one we have. We need to take care of her. Okay. And most of all, we need to invest in God's spiritual critical message and the purpose, the spiritual purpose involving our local solar system, all the planets in our local system. They're not just dead rocks, as mentioned in my movie, okay, on Amazon Prime. Watch that movie, my friend. Learn a little bit more about the reason to why God put those stars up there. It's not for NASA to send shuttle there. No, it never happened. You know what? As I said, this is why it's critical for all of you, my friend, all that supports me, to watch this movie and get the undiluted cosmic truth that I am offering in this production and share it to the world. Because unless humanity reconnect with God and his son Jesus' initial cosmic ministry, okay, and understand and wisely use his cosmic design, science will end up destroying this world. I repeat myself, those missions are only financially oriented and deceptive in nature. And there is absolutely no practical application that can help you to deal with life or your emotion or your sensitivity or your insecurity at a personal level. Who cares what's going on above your head? It's interesting, it's beautiful. Let's keep doing it using technology, okay? But don't give money to these people because they have their rent to pay, their insurance, their college to pay for their kids. They don't want to work like you and me. They want to make little robots. You know, that's called spiritual, educated pride. Oh, we are too smart. or much, much too smart. And our family were involved in developing the bombs. Okay, there you go, red light right there. Give me the money so I can build my school. Because it's only when I see my first school being operational that I know that we have a chance to reach the blessing of the age of Aquarius. Because we are living the very last age. The age of Aquarius is the beginning of a brand new, incredible voyage into the universe in a different level with our space brother, not with our stupid educated scientists using fuel. I don't know, but well, as I said, for able to succeed, all the good people have to do is nothing. Somebody very famous said that, and he was right. All the good people are doing nothing. They just sit in there. They don't help those who have the option to do a great job for humanity. And I am one of those, and you know it. If not, you wouldn't be returning. Do your part. Sharing my work is already a good thing. Watching my new movie on astrology is even better. Sharing it is what we need to do, because there will be somebody out there that is giving $1 million, but to people like me, but they don't know me. That's why you need to push it out. I might land on this, and then I know we will be all safe, and your children will enjoy a good life. Just read what some of my supporters have said. It's in the newsletter. Read their comment. Go there. Give me 5 stars too. Okay, or whatever you feel I'm worth. Okay. Let's do your part, my friend. Let's do your part. Remember what I told you. And I don't want to be political. It's not about being political. President Trump's dragon's tail is in Sagittarius. That means he's extremely unlucky with the law. The law, Sagittarius, the codification of that, laws of the land. Tail in this sign, unlucky with the law. It's proven. Anything he tried to go in that direction, laughable. He's unlucky with education. He's not educated. You like it or not. Okay? Might be in finances. Okay? He paid other people to get whatever he needed. He's smart. He's a salesman. He's a businessman. But America is not a business. It's a corporation. But we are part of this corporation. We the people. Okay? And how many people are dead? How many hundreds of thousands of people are going to die? Because he wants to play strong. My friends, anything to do with the tail of the dragon, if you read again the newsletter, has been proven to you. Your kids cannot go to college because you have elected a president to have the tail of the dragon in Sagittarius. As far as the law is concerned, the tail of the dragon neutralized the law. That's why the cops now want to be defunded. All the excuses are there, all the conspiracy are there, all the imagination, all whatever is there, but it's all written in light because of your president stars. I'm too busy. I'll call you back in a minute. Bye-bye. Religion. The tail of the dragon doesn't bring lack with religion. For the president to go with the Bible in front of a church. Look at the repercussion. You can't. This tail of the dragon brings a lot of bad luck to the Indians. Look what happened. They're dying nonstop. People think, well, Dr. Thury doesn't like President Trump. I cannot be biased. I can't be. I can only read the stars and go for what I know. I have friends that are involved in government research, in high security. They're telling me, Louis, you don't know what you're talking about. And you know what? You don't know half of the story. I got a lot of good friends, including my own wife, for God's sake. But that's your deal. This is how you see the world. Through your eyes, through your brain, through your experiences, through your education, through your stars. Okay? I see what's going on with my third eye being led by Draco. So we can only agree to disagree. You still are my good friend. I still love you. I still love my wife, regardless, because that's where you are at. But so far, I've been proven right. The 3 debates, I told you who was going to come out winner. Back in September, when I made the movie, I stand strong and said Trump has no chance of being reelected. He's against the stars because his friends could not get to him, Russia, and help him. That's why the top FBI, CIA agents been fired. Do you think that's right? For a second, do you think it's right? Be a good freaking loser, Mr. Trump. Save your honor. I know your ego is hurt. This is how it works. Your time is up. Move on. Let the new energy, rebirthing energy, get to us. But millions upon millions of people who are reached by this president are constantly bombarded with all sorts of conspiracy, which I know from the bottom of my heart and from the stars to be bogus. And that's going to make even more enemies. They're going to give me more thumb down. But you know what? Time, as always, and will always be my utmost faithful witness. It's time to get into a new energy, my friends. You will not challenge that in my 2020 and 2021. I predicted that it will be a year of wind and fire. When you hear me on Coast to Coast of George Norrie giving the exact predictions about fire and thousands of animals dying. The next thing you know, all goes this big, huge fire, not only in Australia, will kill millions of kangaroo and God knows what in koala, but also all sorts of things, the millions of animals that died in all the fire. I was right, wasn't I? It's there. It's on their website. You can read English, can you? I'm sure you can. So accept the fact that if I'm right in some area, I must be right in more area. And of course, you have those prophets wannabe who wait the night before the election when all the news media was telling you who was going to win. And he goes, Mr. Hogue, another false prophet. Mr. Hogue, you had a chance to do that in July. Last time you were on Coast to Coast. Oh, no, I have to wait. I have to wait to see who is going to be his running mate to tell you who's going to be the next president. That's where the thumb belongs to, not to me, because I proved to you on Coast to Coast that I was right. And that's why, of course, they didn't invite me since last October 2019, because they knew I was going to say Trump will not be reelected and your show will not take places. That's why I canceled my own show with Mr. Tom Deinheiser, because I knew it was not going to take place. Hello, you can't make this stuff up, my friend. Dr. Therese Rion. Well, put your hand on the 2021 Nostradamus Dragon forecast, my friend. See how these dragons will affect you and your family. Okay, it's affordable. It's only $25. Now, if you want to know more, face me on Zoom and deal with it, because I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear. But most certainly, at the end of our meeting, you're going to be like everybody else. You're going to be blown away. You're going to be happy. You're going to be fully regenerated. You're going to be able to understand the rules that specifically were written by God in light for you. And I'm going to put you on your way. And then you're going to say, like a lot of people, I can't even recount, I'm going to say 2 or 3, 10 years down the line, say, Dr. Chiri, my gosh, you were right. You told this, you told me that, it happened. Me to know, you to find out. For now, my good friends, please go and watch that movie, because there is so much information that was channeled into that movie, okay? And then give me your feedback and help me to get there. If you trust me, share my work, and let's hope somebody will help me to start my first astropsychological school instead of giving money to NASA or having your tax being taken for NASA. God knows what. Time to wake up to the new age of Aquarius, to the understanding of God's cosmic design, to finally respect Jesus' cosmic initial ministry, and then aim towards the future of the age of Aquarius, where love, peace, respect, integrity, happiness, security will reign supreme. That is the beauty and the blessing that's ahead of us if you help me. Because until I see that school running, the scientific community, and all the infected people out there are going to destroy planet Earth. And we don't want the reptilian agenda to succeed. I don't think the draconians will allow it. Don't get me wrong. But we don't have to suffer. We can fix that. And don't expect your government, your president, your elected official, or the police to help you. Now it starts with you. You and me, right? You and me. All right, so as always, we're going to check the energy that's going on. So I don't want you to think I, pick up a card on purpose, because a lot of people are suspicious, for good reason. There's so much shit going on this planet. Sorry, my French. So let's pull this one, okay? This is a good card. The Emperor. The number 4 represents the base of a pyramid. So a lot of you here are rebuilding a pyramid. Will it be a physical pyramid because of coronavirus? You've lost your job, you're screwed up, you're moving in another direction. But the number 4, the Emperor, represents that rebuilding process. And you do have very powerful people. I'm one of those. Like ahead of you, we're going to help you to build that pyramid. But remember, start with your own spark. Because all that happened is a karmic work. It's a karmic energy that we are all under, that we have to delegate with, mostly because, again, we have elected a president with wrong stars. Okay, in the future, as I told you, we will not elect president because they are rich or because they're on TV, okay, because they tell you lies. No, we're going to elect president because they have the right stars. And that's going to be a brand new, different world where those blessings involving the age of Aquarius will finally belong to us. But it starts somewhere. It starts with you and I. All right, my good friend, we come at the end of this meeting today. I will take this opportunity, of course, to thank all of you for being here, for supporting me, and then God bless all of you. Be ready for your rebuilding here. It's going to be good. And remember, this nightmare will end in January 2022. Bye-bye.